Hi everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen, and today we are going to solve another question on SQL. And today is day 4 of solving 100 questions on SQL. So till now we have solved 3 questions: salaries differences, finding updated records, and worker with their highest salaries. So let's start with today's question, that is bikes last used. So this question was again asked in DoorDash and one more company. So let's see. So it was asked in Lyft and DoorDash. So let's see the quick question. So the question is, find the last time each bike was in use. Output both the bike number and the date time stamp of the bike's last use. That is, the date time the bike was returned. Order the results by bikes that were most recently used. So what do we have to do? We have to find out what was the last time each bike was in use. So there will be multiple records of each bike because it might get used multiple times by different users. So we have to find out the last time it was used based on the timestamp, and then we have to print out the bike number of that bike and the timestamp of that bike's last use. Okay, so we have this table that is given here. So let's quickly print it so that we can understand what do we have to extract and how we are going to go with the query further. So in this table, we have duration in seconds, start time, start station, start terminal, end time, end station, end terminal, bike number, rider type, and ID. So we have only one table here, and not all columns are relevant to us. We need only bike number, okay, so that we can extract out a unique bike number. And we need end time so that we can find out what was the last time it got used. Okay, so this is a very simple question. So let's start solving this. So if we have multiple records of each bike and we have to find out when was the last time that bike was used. So for each bike, we have to print one record, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to do group by on bike, and then we are going to find out what was the maximum end time. Okay, the last time the bike was in use. So this is what we are going to do. So let's write it down. So I'm going to write down group by bike number. So it is going to group on bike number. And from that information, if you want to see how this is going to look like right now, so we will not get much information. It is just going to group by on one first row for each bike. Okay, for each unique bike, but this is not what we want. We want what? We want what was the last time that each bike was in use. So we are going to write down max of end time. Okay. So see, we got this. So this is the max end time of one of the bikes. This is again for one of the another bike. So to understand this, we have to print bike number as well so that we can see bike number too. So see, so now we have this. So we have the bike number and we have what was the last time it was in use. So this bike was used on 25th of March on 2012. Again, this bike was last in use on 28th of March 2012 with the timestamp as well. Okay. There is one more thing we have in question, that is order the results by bikes that was the most recently used. So most recently used, okay. So we have to order by. Okay, so if we are, let me give it a name as, let's see what name we have in expected output. We have last used. So I'm going to write down last used. Okay, it doesn't matter in this Strata Scratch. Whatever name you want to use, you can use for alias. I'm just using the same that is given in the expected output. So I'm going to order by your last used. And one more thing, that it should be most recent one. So it should be in descending order, right? So let me print this. So we have this answer, that is, this is a bike and this was the most recently used bike. Okay, that this bike was used on 31st of March. Again, this bike was also used on same date, but the timestamp is different if you see. So this is our answer. This is the query. and I think it is matching as well with the expected output if you see, right? So let's submit our solution and let's check whether it is correct or not. So our solution got accepted as we have solved the problem in with our correct solution. So this was very simple. It was like we just have to group by so that we have a one row for each bike. And after grouping, what do we need? We needed a maximum end time so that we can understand when was the last time that bike was in use. Okay, so that is why we use this aggregate function, that is max. And to understand which bike it was, we printed bike number as well. And then we ordered it in the last use in the descending order. So the most recently used bike will be on top and order goes that way. So this is our whole query. I hope you understand this. If you have problem in understanding group by, you can watch my video on group by. I'll put it in the description. You can take a look into it. And I hope you have understood this problem and the solution I've provided. If you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. If you have more solution to this problem, you can put that too in the comment section. I will look into it. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you like the video, keep liking. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.